Happy Monday night. Were we muted?
All I said was
Did everybody hear all that?
No, we were muted.
It sure is nice to see everybody here. Really nice to see you all here. Happy Monday night. I hope everybody's having a great day. I have had a really, really fun day. Such a fun day. Been home by myself most of the time, but it was fun to follow along what was going on aboard the Enchanted Princess. Most of all, that had the most posts. But I am really excited for, like I said in my video today, we've got Carol reporting in from the Regal Princess and Nola from the Crown Princess and Emil and Lori from the Enchanted Princess.
There was somebody else on Celebrity Beyond.
Yeah. Oh, on the Beyond. Yeah. Yes. Wait a minute.
Down in Caracau.
Their name will come to me. Oh, anyway, we're really excited because it's just kind of like you're there too. Do you guys feel that way as well? That's why I love it when everybody posts.
Especially on a blustery cold winter day.
Yeah. Hey, Hetty. I think you made it first, sweetie pie. It's good to see you. And we've got Ed here. Hey, Ed, it sure is good to see you and your wife, Deborah. And then we've got Jeffrey. Hey, Jeffrey and Carrie. Sunny Chili. I'm glad you've got this on there, Carrie. We had it for a moment this morning. Curtis. Marianne. Thank you. So, and Curtis. I said Curtis and Boss Papa. We're in Longhurst. Nice to have you with us. Where do you live? Northern, Southern Utah? We're up here in Northern. I hope you're somewhere warmer. Let's see. Donna and Larry, 76 and cloudy. I'm glad for the 76 part though, Larry. That's really nice. We've got Donna and Ray. Hey there. Nice to see you and Linda. And Michael, you and Nancy. Sure, it's nice to see you. See, it's just like seeing our friends here. Thanks so much for coming.
So Stephen's got a question
What's your question already, Stephen? And then I forgot to say some. Medallion lets crew members know your location when you order something, but it doesn't. You know what? I don't know that it lets you. I've wondered that too. So he wants to know if it lets people, your cabin steward, know if you're in your cabin or not. You know, I don't know if they have that technology and don't use it.
Available to them, right?
Yeah, because it seems like our cabin steward generally doesn't know when we're there because, you know, they have that do not disturb thing, which I feel like is for not just only your cabin steward, but maybe if more people were going to. Who stops by?
Friends.
But you know how you can hit that do not disturb. But I always wonder because sometimes, you know, if we've been waiting a long time for our room to be made up or something, and then I don't know if they don't know that we're not there and they could please do it. I don't know. So if anybody else knows, would you say? But that is a good question, Stephen. And if they have that technology, I like for a lot of reasons, I don't think that they pay attention. Maybe they're too busy or maybe they don't have that. That would be my guess. So,
I mean, I do know that they carry a cell phone with them that we're able to call them if they give us their number, which a lot of them do. So some of them don't.
Yeah. So anyway.
You were going to say something else?
I don't know what it was now.
Well, I was thinking about Tony.
Oh, Tony, yes. Tony got home from the hospital today, we saw. So we're really happy for them that he's home and that the surgery seems to have gone just perfectly.
Nurse Jenny is doing a fantastic job, we understand.
Yeah, it seems like it. So we're really happy for them. Hopefully his recovery will be speedy and just everything will go perfectly smoothly for them. That's what we wish for them. So, and they remain in our prayers. They do. So, yeah. And you know what? If everybody ever wants, there are a lot of Let's Go family members that we keep in our prayers. And so,
in fact, we have a very good friend who is struggling right now with some pain management. If you could keep him in your prayers.
Yeah, we do. So, yeah, thanks for saying that, love. We think of them a lot.
Yeah.
So anyway,
let's see. Code 4 for life. Did we say
Don and Scotty? It sure is good to see you guys. Ontario. Kimberly, she's coming with us on the Love Boat cruise. I know. I always just want to say you bring your fun stuff on that. I don't know if it's your fun outfit, your fun frame of mind. It doesn't really matter what you wear. So
there's going to be an 80s night on it, we know.
Oh yeah, that's true. We saw that.
Shouldn't that be a 70s?
Where did we see that? No, that's going to be on the Eclipse cruise, love.
Oh.
But you know what? I had this great idea. Tell me what you think. I was thinking that, I have an email in requesting like a dining time for our group. And so I was going to send another email and ask if they have any idea yet on what some of the activities are. And maybe while Emil is on the Enchanted Princess this week, if anybody will tell anything they've got planned. Maybe they don't know yet. But I thought it would be really fun to have like an 80s night or something like that, even just for our group, especially if they're not going to have one. If they're going to have one for everybody on the ship and we can all go have fun together, then that's one thing. But if they're not, I think we should do one like out by the pool or something. Wouldn't that be fun? I just think it would be fun.
I'm trying to think of what I have from the 80s. I know I've got the tux that I was buried in.
You think?
But I don't think I can fit in that.
You don't have to. You can wear something from the 80s if you want, but you don't have to.
Maybe
but
I've got my members only jacket still. I don't know.
Members only?
Yeah, that was the 80s thing.
Gosh,
you know, the new age. I've got a lot of music from the 80s.
Yeah, anybody can tell me what you think about that, but we're going to have a fun time. So just be ready. So anyway, and Lori, we've got Ontario Girl. Said hi to Don and Scotty. Hey, Sue, it's nice to see you. And Momo Girl 31, it's nice to see you. Heidi, let's see. From Blanket. Oh, a blanket hello. I like that.
Seafoam blanket hello.
Oh, a seafoam. Okay. And Jennifer, nice to see you. Liz is here. Hi there. And John from Western Australia. Nice to have you with us. We're trying to think of Australia. I don't know. There's a lot of good things like early in Australia of 2026 that might be nice to do. Yeah. Let's see. We're just finally almost done with 2025 planning. Not quite. But...
Larry also mentioned.
Oh, hey, Larry. Oh, thank you. Yeah, thanks. Yeah, and it seems like he's doing good. I hope he's doing okay.
I like Trish here.
Mike's drum lesson is about to start in my sitting room. You know what? It is so awesome. He takes drum lessons. Look at that. That is awesome. And he probably is like always wanted to get better at the drums. How cool is that? Wow, Trish. That's awesome. Tell him we think he's great. We think you're great too. It's nice to have you with us. So, and we've got Becky. I don't want to miss anybody. Another cool thing. Oh, Carrie says the Princess app says only 11 days till his transatlantic on the sky. Yeah, that cruise is right around the corner for a lot of people. I think there's going to be several Let's Go family members on board just from what I've read here and there. It's going to be fun.
On the transatlantic?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yep, on the sky.
Yep.
So did want to point out today in my video, and I'll talk about it some more tomorrow, but I forgot to say today is the Diamond Princess's 20th birthday. So I was just so excited about everything else I had to tell you. So you should listen. There's a cool thing with Holland America. Things are going better for the Norwegian Dawn than we initially suspected, so that's good. But yeah, 20 years with that Diamond Princess, and I think she was their only ship that was made in Japan. So it's really cool.
So Tom's got some information on the app.
Tom, I was able to book specialty dining on the Sun April 8th with a premium package, and they charged me on my credit card. Thank you, Tom. You know what? I should have mentioned that today too in my video. I'll have to bring it up tomorrow. I have heard that has opened up for people. I don't know how far back. So if anybody else is sailing later than April 8th, let us know. But thanks for saying that, Tom. I know I wish they would work out that problem of collecting money. But, you know, I think it was a while ago I let you know when I talked to customer service on the phone with Princess to do that for people, they don't think it's a glitch.
Oh, no, they just haven't programmed it in.
They just said that's the way it works.
Yeah.
And so I think it might be that way for a while to come. But when you get on board, go down there and ask them to apply your package.
Do they even plan to change it?
Gordon, I don't know.
Yeah,
I don't work there.
I'm just
I just was saying we all just need to get used to that for a while. So thanks for saying that though, Tom. And I'm really excited. Like, what did you book? Tell us where you booked. I know we were going to try the Butcher Block place. And where else had we booked when we were thinking we were going?
We got Ruby. Oh, on that one. The 360?
No, that's for the Eclipse.
The other thing. The special magic one?
No, it's not available yet.
Okay. I have no idea.
I booked a couple of things. It'll come to our mind. But they're gone now.
Yeah, we certainly can't look back at them.
Yeah, that cruise was gone like that, out of that app. It was not there very long. Oh, watching Colette's on the Eurodome. St. Martin in the morning.
Oh, wow.
That's St. Martin in the morning. We could write a song called that. I like that. Thanks for telling us. And Colette, enjoy it for us. Would you just soak that up? Yeah, and put some in your bag and take it home with you. Tammy says 148 days until their Norway trip. I can barely stand the wait. Tammy, I owe you an email. It's a good thing you said hi. So let me write her name down. Okay.
Rhonda's saying it's not sunny in Lakeside.
Oh, is it chilly where you are, love?
Somebody else up here mentioned that it was.
Patricia says it's warm in New York today. No, North Carolina. So sorry. Nice to see you, Patricia.
Yeah, somebody else at Federal Heights.
She's coming too.
Marty.
Got some
Federal Heights said it was very chilly.
Yeah. And I think we need to just try to think of more ways to have more fun. I do, together, all of us. I was really wishing you're all at my house today. I was. I thought that as I was talking to the camera. I thought I would have liked to have you all here.
Here's a question.
Oh, Beth says she's traveling with 18 friends and relatives in April. How fun is that? How do you manage to get tables in for everyone at the same time? The app doesn't allow more. So you know what? Yep, they do limit how many. So have a couple of people in your group make the reservations. And then the way I would do it, if it were me, so like I said, you're going to have to divide up and make reservations for the same dining room in your group. So like if, maybe like one person can book, 6 or 8, however many it'll let you. And then the other one do 6 or 8, and then get everybody in and go at the same time and see what they can do about sitting you close to each other. And then once they do that, or on the first night, maybe they would know rolling forward that you would like a couple of tables or whatever close together. That's what I would do. Or right when you get on board, not to inundate the maitre d's or the dining room managers, whatever they're calling them now. You can go talk to them as well and get a dining time for your group. That's what I would do. But I would start off definitely making reservations in the app, because if you do, then if you get there and you can't find a maitre d' to listen to you, or they don't happen to have a nice one, then you're still set and you can go to dining at the same time. So I hope that helps. If anybody has other good suggestions, let us know. But that's the best way that I know. And I'm excited for you to get to go with your group of family and friends.
That's great.
That'll be really nice. Yeah. It's really fun how social cruising is. Not only for people just to go meet new people and meet new friends, but also such a special time, I think, for family and friends to go together. Yeah. It just carves out time you never carve out when you're at home. And you carve it out like in this unique way that you don't carve out if you're on a land vacation. Because to me, a lot of times land vacations are just an extension of home. Yeah. Aren't they, love?
Some ways, yeah.
Anyway, just putting that out there. I think we all know that because we all enjoy going.
Well, my sister and her family, her kids, they're all celebrating
their 50th anniversary. So they're going to all go. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So it'll be fun.
Quite the deal.
And it's a really nice way to have everybody have their own cabin, and everybody, so that it's not like trying to fit everybody, even if you have a large home. Like at our house, we have plenty of room for everybody, but it gets really busy when everybody comes. So
very busy.
So it's a good thing. Yeah. They should build some homes with 1 bathroom per bedroom. That's a little ridiculous as I say it, but that's the glitch sometimes. Yeah. So we've got Dave there in Minneapolis. Good to see you. They told me my sister.
Balmy in Minneapolis.
Balmy, really? There must be a warming, a breeze.
Thank you,
blowing
Kathy.
Across the country.
Thank you very much.
Thanks, Kathy. So much. Thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thanks.
Ed.
Thank you. Thanks, Ed, for saying that. See, they're going to do better.
Yep.
So
there you go.
Can't wait for the love. Hey, Karen, it's so nice to see you. Yes, she's coming too. This is going to be great. And Trish, she says we're bummed out we're missing you by 2 weeks. We're bummed out we're missing you too. Like what? Yeah. Yeah.
Look at this.
That would be cool. Members only jacket. Heidi, I don't think we probably have that anymore.
No, I do have a coat I know that I used to wear when we were engaged.
Do you really?
But I don't know if I can fit it. It's a jacket. It's a heavy coat. So I don't know if I'd bother capering in it.
Yeah, she remembers those members only jackets. Yeah, it's
Devo and the Cars and all the good music from the 80s.
Okay, well, you can talk to the DJ about what to play on the Love Boat, okay, honey?
All right.
Yeah.
I'll just bring my own records. They're over there in a box.
Yeah, and it's kind of hard because it's, a port-intensive cruise. We get on, and then there's only one sea day, which is the day before we get off. So everybody pack early, so we can have a lot of fun on that last day. Okay.
Yeah.
We're going to have fun along the way too, but Let's see. Hey, Barbara P., will you be making a video on the new way to request shareholder benefits? Yes. In fact, I have one. They came out with that when I happened to be on the Carnival celebration in November. But this is funny. I have a list of videos that I've been working on making just to cover really basic things that I think will be really helpful. And that is on my list. We're going to put some of them up while I'm helping with my little granddaughters when our little grandson's going to be born. Yep. I'm going to go there Wednesday. And so I'm going to combine doing, especially if anything important happens, I'm going to stay up on all of that. But we're also going to incorporate some of these that I think are just really helpful. Yeah. So that with that stock perks, I'll write that down. So I just put in a link right over there to the current one. Yeah, but it's in the middle of all this other news. Yeah, she describes the steps. But Gordon's helping me do one like with screenshots and stuff. Specific. So we'll get that up. Thanks for asking, Barbara. And if anybody thinks of any other general things that would be really helpful, I have one done that he's just editing to put pictures on about Disembarkation Day, because I did Embarkation Day. And I'm going to talk about some things like tenders and excursions, because I get a lot of emails about those. Yeah. So there's our Betty. Oh, there's Nola from the crowd on their way to Hawaii. We're sure happy to see you. I like your picture. Hope the water's calmed out for you. Well, I just love she said nobody minded because we're all having such a good time. Yeah. So we're happy to have you with us, Nola. Yeah. And there you mentioned Betty. From somewhere in the Indian Ocean. It is 6 a.m. here. Is she on that world cruise? Yeah, she's on the Island Princess. And so, did you? I don't know. Somebody sent me that and I didn't recognize the name right off that notice about the space debris, but let us know if you see any. I think that's just the coolest thing. I remember, as you all probably do, as long as, but I remember the splashdown of, all the things. This is quite different, but anyway, I was excited. That maybe you can be somewhere to see something or let us know. I hope you're having a good time though, Betty. Let us know if there's any updates you think we should know about. Yeah, you guys are so awesome. Oh, Rick, thank you. Thank you so very much. You're doing hearts. I blew a kiss. Thanks, Rick. We really appreciate that. We'll get some balloons. An awful lot. We confetti. Appreciate that. So thank you very, very much. That's so kind of you. Thanks. Yeah. All right, let me jump back to where we were. Let's see. Don't want to miss anybody or anything. Let's see. While Gordon finds it, I don't know. Yeah, we got there. We were there. My Emerald Eclipse cruise has an 80 celebration. Did yours too, Colette? Good. She is. Yep, she's going on the Emerald. She's going on Los Angeles over to Fort Lauderdale, and so. If they would have now announced that as an Eclipse cruise first, that's the one we would be on because that's just really cool. But ours is going to be cool too, though. It's going to be great. Oh, yeah. I think, we had an excursion booked, and I need to reply to Holly about this because she asked, but we had an excursion booked in Manzanillo, something about salt flats, and it just came up as canceled. We went and looked for it one day, and it wasn't there anymore. So we looked back, Gordon looked through the credit card, and sure enough, we got the money back for it, and now it's sold out. So I don't know if they lost part of their capacity for it, if they couldn't take as many buses as they thought, but ours is gone. So I don't know what we're going to do on that day. Which day was that? I think that's Manzanillo. Uh-huh. So yeah. And every time I look at that cruise, I keep, because when we've been to the Mexican Riviera before, it's always been a 7-day cruise, but this is a 10-day cruise. 10 whole days. So you get 3 extra days. I keep forgetting that. So every time I look at it, I get a little, oh, great. We get a few extra days. Yeah. We're going to get off to go jump in the water off the sailboat in Cabo. But I don't know. I think maybe Mazatlan. I think we might stay on. Yeah. In Manzanillo. We'll see what comes with that. Yeah. But well, we're rethinking since that excursion was canceled. Right. So we'll get off somewhere to get some vanilla, though. Or we could just go down to the store. Let's see. Hey there, D1 Singer. Nice to have you with us. We're looking for a hotel in Barcelona. Before our cruise on Princess, someplace close to the port that's very economical. You know what? I am sorry to say I have never stayed close to the port there, but we always really like to stay at this Ibis that is over by Sagrada Familia, and it's called the Ibis Barcelona Centro, and it usually has Sagrada Familia somewhere in the title or the address there for it, and it is really affordable, and it's a really good hotel to stay in as far as There are eating places close by. There's souvenir places close by if you wanted that.
Cute little park.
But then it's really close to the Sagrada Familia, that big church
2
there.
blocks.
Yeah, and so you can easily walk over there. It's a really safe neighborhood. Every time I've been there several times now, either with our daughter a few times and with Gordon a few times. And I would even go there by myself, though. If I had to, I would feel safe staying there. I would feel safe. I wouldn't walk around super late by myself because I just don't do that anywhere. Yeah. But it's a really nice area to stay in. And like he said, there's the park that's just off from Sagrada Familia. It's right next to Sagrada Familia there is where the hop on, hop off buses pick up as well. So it's a really nice place to stay. And it's walking distance from their metro if you want. When Caroline and I went one time, we stayed, we walked to the metro and took the metro down to go down to like Las Ramblas and over to the Gothic Quarter and everything. So we really enjoy that. So there you go. I haven't stayed close to the port, but you can take the I want to say, how far is it from the airport?
From the airport, it's 25 to 35 minutes.
Is it really that far? Okay.
Yeah, but we've always been at 6 in the morning.
Yeah, so we've always been early. It's not taking too long. And then, but from the port, it's usually
20, 15.
Yeah, it's not really far.
And the taxis are cheap and they're abundant. They
are.
Oh
yeah, and when they're in like if you stay when you get it done at the airport, you just come out of baggage claim there after you've gone through everything, and it is really handy to get a taxi to go into town. And then like if you're staying at the hotel, you can we always ask them and they call a taxi. And we've also done Ubers. So, and if you're getting off the ship in Barcelona, there are always like a million taxis lined up. So many taxis lined up. So
you're not going to have a problem. And then the hotel can easily call you a taxi in the morning when you get out.
Yeah, they'll call it for you.
Yeah.
So I hope that helps. Let me know what else you think. But if anybody else knows where to stay close to the port, you can do that too. I guess I just like that because if you're going a day or two early, then you've got somewhere nice to walk around and a nice area to be. Check flights. I got a flight in November from Toronto to London and from Florida. Check flights. Thanks, Lori.
Wow.
That's a great deal. Yeah, keep your eye on flights. They're never cheap where I want to go. I'm paying an arm and a leg to go to Boston.
I like how she puts London, UK, seeing that there's a London up there. Canada buyer.
Yeah. Thanks, Lori, for reminding everybody. That's good. There's our Vanjie. Vanjie's coming too. Trying to keep myself healthy for that eclipse cruise. You better be healthy, my dear. We are going to have a ball. I am excited too. Yeah. Really excited. Yeah.
Oh, so he's going next week.
Oh, you lucky thing.
Oh, you're picking up the sun, aren't you?
You are so lucky.
Yeah.
Well, my heart is going with you. Okay. So just take my heart with you. We're really excited for you to get to go. So excited. And I am really glad they haven't canceled any more cruises.
Please share.
Yeah, let us know. Post things on our Facebook or send us stuff. We would love to see. Yeah, we're tickled pink for you. Yeah.
Tom had a question, but it got cut off.
The question is if you have the premium package and they charge you for specialty dining. Yep, that's what they do. Yeah. Then you have to go to customer service when you get on board and tell them that you've got that premier package. Please apply it to this 2 specialty dinings per person, and they'll do it. They'll give the money back as onboard credit. If you don't spend it, you get a check in the mail for it. I know it's not optimal. I wish that they would fix that. But just as long as we all know that's how it works, that's how it works. And I will say, in talking with Princess reps on the phone, they say that like when they allow things to be booked for specialty dining, that they only allow what they told me a couple of times now is 50% of the capacity of the restaurant at any given time to be booked. So that then there's capacity for people to make a reservation when they get on board. But I know that, it's always nice if you want to dine on a certain evening at a certain time to get those reservations, especially if you're celebrating something. But that's the hard thing. Yeah, I don't like that they charge for that. I know that I haven't noticed other cruise lines doing that. If you have a package that includes, like, they have it all, I've never had to have somebody pay for their specialty dining. Whenever if they book it or if I do it for them, never had to pay. So maybe somebody can call Holland America and ask them how they do it. But anyway, did y'all hear about the Carnival ship celebration rescuing 20 Cuban men from a sinking boat? Yes, Gregory, I did hear about that. I did. And that seems like it's happening more and more, doesn't it? As more people are trying to go. And It's just really heartbreaking, isn't it? But I'm glad not heartbreaking they rescued them. I'm really happy they rescued them. But heartbreaking that people are in the position that they have to do that. Yeah, very much so. Thanks for saying that, Greg. Oh, Shirley. Thank you. Thank you, my dear. Thank you so very much. We'll do the heart. Thanks, Shirley.
And you get lasers.
Gordon's good at this. I'm not so good.
Let's try it again.
This means
there they are.
Doesn't this mean I love you?
Braille or
in sign language.
American Sign Language. I can't. I'm sorry. What did I have for lunch?
I don't know. I'm not going to send it with you again. Okay.
Here's a question.
Does anyone know who the executive chef and guest service managers on the Discovery? I don't know right now, Trish. I could try to ask around. Who's on the Discovery lately? When you think of anybody being on the Discovery?
We'll be there in a month.
I know, but that's not quite right now.
Isn't Trish going soon? A couple weeks?
That's why she wants to know. Okay.
You know what? I'm going to go out and I'm going to come back. We gotta.
If anybody knows, though, speak up. Otherwise, I wrote that down, Trish, to see if I can look it up.
Okay, we did that.
Australia mainly going from the East
Coast. I like this.
Hey, John, 80s night. What do people do in their 80s?
Well, my mom used to play Scrabble.
I like that. That's really cute. Yeah, we're just going to have a fun time. I probably still dance like it's the 80s, so it's okay. So I was going to get John's comment here. Australia mainly go from the East Coast and not as many cruises from the West Coast. It's interesting how all that works out, isn't it?
Here's something else John says.
What else does he say? I believe the Sapphire came out of... Oh, thank you for saying that. I'll have to look that up. Thanks, John. Sapphire, same shipyard as the Diamond. It would make sense. We've got the Sapphire and the Diamond, huh? Alrighty. I like that. It's not a glitch. Thanks, Mike. It's a feature. See, he's a smart guy.
We say that about Microsoft all the time. It's not a bug. It's a feature.
It's the way it is. Yeah.
Thank you,
Debbie.
Debbie.
Thank you. Thanks so much. You'll be getting more prayers.
There you go.
Let's see. Just saw on your group they announced the price of Spellbound. Oh my goodness, Colette! People are doing things without me here. Spellbound.
Did I see that on our group?
You know what? So somebody was saying this is like back when they first announced it. They're like, "Do you think it'll cost?" And I'm like, "Oh, it's going to cost." And I knew. I really thought it's not going to be under $149 because that's how much the 360 is. So $169. Oh, now we have to part with $169 each to try that. But I'm going to do it because it's going to be fun. Gosh, thanks, Colette. We'll have to look and see the rest and see what else. That's exciting. It's really exciting. So anybody who can make your dining reservations, can you make it for Spellbound yet? You'll have to let us know. I'm thinking that'll be under that experiential heading, kind of like, wouldn't it be great if they would put the chef's table on there? I feel like that would
sure be nice.
There's so much haste from the cruise lines to earn money, and I get it. They're a business. But I wonder why they don't put that chef's table on there and run it every evening. And if you have to hire a few more people, do it. Yeah. But I think there would be enough interest in that. Yeah. I really do, because everybody seems to want to do it. And it's so special for a special occasion as well. I think if I were, Richard, thank you. Thank you. Oh my goodness, you're going on the Discovery on March 9th, our 5th California coastal cruise. They never get old, only we do. There's a lot of truth to that, isn't there?
So is that the same time as Trish? When is Trish going?
No, she's on the 16th, I think.
Oh, see? So Richard will figure it out for you, and he'll let you know.
Yeah.
As to who the...
if you notice that, Richard, post it somewhere, would you? Trish wants to know who the executive chef is. How fun.
Let's see. I want to get back where we were.
Good. Let's see. D1 Singer. Oh, you have hearts. I like that. Your picture was very nice, too. I like your picture. We'll be on...
He changed it. Okay, it's the same.
Yeah, because his picture was here a minute ago. Now it's hearts.
Same question. Okay.
Oh, there we go. That's very economical. Okay, anybody, if you have a comment for him, let him know. Yeah. Have you all heard about the carnival? Okay, we got that one.
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Booked our premier package specialty dining, no credit card charge. Ooh, look at you. April 7th cruise a couple of weeks ago. Tried several times backing out of the app, wanted to charge my credit card. It finally worked. Well, great. So maybe if you screw around with it, it'll work, everybody. No, I don't mean that.
No, I know.
I mean sincerely. Well, and you know what happened to me? I called because somebody brand new to Princess, very first time going on Princess. They could book their first specialty dining with no charge. They went to book their second one and it wanted to charge them. So literally, I am not kidding. I called every time I had to call for anything else. I asked, can we please book that and not have a charge? Nope, it's going to charge. It's going to charge. So finally, one day I get somebody on the phone. Oh yeah, no charge. A few days later, they send me an email. The guest does. Do you know why we've been charged? And it was the exact amount for the specialty dining. I was so mad. I called and told him, like, you cannot do that. I didn't authorize your card to be charged. They didn't. And so there you go. But I'm really glad you got it. You got all that just from telling me you didn't have to pay. And I am really glad you didn't have to pay. Every once in a while, I hear from people they don't have to pay, but overwhelmingly, I hear you have to pay. So.
Well, and last month, remember when the Wi-Fi price went up, and I'd gone through all of our cruises through next year, and I could get a couple of them, and then it would say, oh, your credit card's invalid now or something. So I had to go get a different credit card and do those too. And then
maybe it was the credit card that started declining it because it kept saying the same charges.
I guess.
We don't know. Anyway, we're happy we have that.
Did we?
So Donna, did I miss? Hey, Donna, it sure is nice to have you. I sent you an email. Let's see. We are booked on the Majestic in August and reserved dining for the Crown Grill. We have the premiere. Oh, well, see, this is great. Thank you. Thank you. Cute Cat Gal. I like that name. Thank you so much. I really appreciate you all speaking up. So the nice gentleman who said that they opened, try booking it. And maybe they're working on that. That just makes me happy if they are. Because it's a big deal to have to pay for what you shouldn't have to pay for. But sorry we're late. We're watching your live from last night. You didn't realize the time. Holly, I just love you and Craig. You guys are awesome. Thank you. We have a poll in our March 16th cruise, and there are many first-time cruisers. Love how that happens. That's going to be a really fun cruise then. It's fun even with people that have cruised a lot. But I think it's extra special when you have all these people trying it out for the first time, and hopefully they'll really enjoy it.
Yeah.
That Discovery Princess is a beautiful, beautiful ship. So I'm excited that she'll be down in Australia, and then she's coming up and doing across Asia and then coming over. So I'm excited that all those people there will get to try it. Yeah, it's going to be nice.
Well, that's interesting.
The Diamond is really the original Sapphire. The original Diamond had a fire in the Japanese yard and cannot sail on time. Hard to believe that was 20 years ago. Wow, time flies by, doesn't it? Thanks for noting that, Beth. Oh. Thank you. Yeah, time goes really fast. Hey, Gina, how are you? Excited for the Love Boat Cruise? Oh, we are really happy you're coming. So I have a few spots left. It's a little bit bigger group than I that I expected
initially.
But you know what? We're just going to have a ball. There is strength in numbers. Like, write that down. So, yeah, it's because I couldn't say no. Do you have any plans for the Mike's like, excuse me? Yes, we do have plans.
Would you like me to wear a kilt?
Say no.
I'll wear my patty cap, though. No. I definitely have my patty cap.
No, Michael, actually, yes, we have been working on our plans for that. Yeah. And I don't know. We could always do. This is kind of funny. I always think of where we will be, and I think, well, is it going to be cold outside? Is it going to be warm outside? What are we going to want to do where? But sure. No, I think maybe that one is a smaller group, but I still think we are going to have fun. I need to get my assistant here. He's in charge of putting together an email, and then I'll edit it to be how I, want it to say, and then we'll send it off to you. So that's his job.
No, I have a draft going.
Thanks so much. Yeah. Let's see.
Here's a question.
You ever been able to get... Oh, Stephen, how you do? All you do is you can go into the easier, and then you just cancel. You just change the flight. Actually, it's a change flights button. You do that, and then you can actually, if you already have the Princess Easier flights booked, you can click change flights, and then you can look and see what the others are, and then it takes you through, and then you have to click to change the flights again. But that allows you to look at the new flights that are being offered. and decide if you want to keep them or keep what you've got. If you want to keep what you've got, then just don't click at the end to change the flights officially. Yeah, you can do that. And somebody did that the other day. She called me and said she noticed they went down, so we got the lower price.
Yeah. And I remember when we first did Easy Air flights, we were also able to change them easily.
You can do that up to 45 days out. Right. Yeah, so you pay for them when you pay for your final payment, but you can change them up to 45 days out. I would be really careful with that 45-day window. Like, don't do it. Like, I would not do it at day 46.
No.
I wouldn't cut it close just in case.
The other thing I remember about it is, and this is pre-COVID, when changing your normal flights was a lot harder. And so that was definitely a selling point about Easy Air.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, hey, Wendy. So good to see you, and thank you. Thank you so very much. Thanks, Wendy. Here's an app glitch. I thought I had the app installed and booked 360 on our New England cruise. It charged me, told me to update my app. I did. And now it says you have to wait until 90 days out to reserve dining. Huh. Oh my gosh. That's got to be a glitch.
Well, let's also give you some blue sapphire.
Thank you very much, Wendy. Wow. Let me, while we're looking here, I'm going to look at my app and see if it'll let me book.
Yeah.
That is crazy. Well, you know what though? I booked some dining reservations for the Love Boat cruise. I did that on Saturday, and so I should even, I'm going to put it in an email to everybody, but we're going to dine with the group every evening except for one. And so that when it comes, it's Wednesday, September 4th now, as I think about it. So that night, the group can still dine there. Gordon and I are just going to do something else for one night. But booked on the Discovery at the end of April. Booked the reserve mini suite mainly for the dining option. That's really nice. We were invited. You were invited.
Wow.
To reserve the 360 dining. Really looking forward to that. You'll have to tell us about it. How fun is that? The end of April. We're going to try it at the beginning of April, and I'll let you know about it. I noticed on here, I'm going to see, Gordon, see if you can book. Just see if it'll let you click to reserve the, because Wendy, if you want me to do it, I'll do it for you. Have me do it. I'll call Princess if you want to and book that dining for you. Okay. Because you don't want to wait till 90 days out. You want to get what you want when you want it. Let's see. I apologize.
Standard dining you can. Was I looking for a specialty dining?
360.
360.
It's under experiential. So anyway, Rick, we are really excited for you, and you're going to have to tell us about. Yep, we could book it, Wendy. Mm-hmm. So if you need me to help, like do yours, like not with your app, but to call, I'll do it. Rick, we're really excited. Book the reserve mini suite. So you're going to have to tell us. And you know, one thing I want to know about. So let us know what you think about the extra entree that they make every evening for people who are in that reserve collection seating area. Because when we were on every cruise, we've smelled them cooking it several times, but we especially noticed it on the Northern Lights cruise because one of the maitre d' for our main dining room was a really, really good cook. Like one evening he made our group some Indian food that was really superb. Really good. He was really, really nice to do that. But he would often cook things for the reserve area, and they just always smelled like heaven. So let us know what you think about the extra thing. And let us know about the 360 dining experience. What I was going to say about that is somebody mentioned on Facebook that they're going to try it this week, and they were going to tell us all about it. And everybody was like, oh, don't tell us. We want the surprise. And so after that, when I saw that, I thought, is there really that little out there about that? So I went ahead and looked, and I found quite a bit of information out there on the internet about it. But I also appreciate people want to be surprised.
Spoilers, so, yeah.
Yeah, but I came across some really interesting articles about it as it's moved forward. It reminds me an awful lot of, is it the Petite Chef on Celebrity where they shine the
I think so.
Thing from this, like the image from the ceiling, and you've got that as well as more is in addition to what they do there. But that part of it really reminded me that they have things shining on your plate and on your eating area there. So
that'd be interesting.
We're really happy for you to get to go there, Rick. That's great. Let's see. Hey, Life, Liberty, and Guns. Good evening. Thank you. We hope all is well with you, too. March 16th, we leave for Hawaii on the Discovery.
And after that's the same one.
Yeah, there's going to be a party on that Discovery Princess, just telling you, on March 16th. After that, we cruise will be platinum. Look at you. That is 5 cruises in 15 months. Good for you. I am so happy for you. Good for you. That's awesome. You've done that many in 15 months. Kind of lays down the gauntlet for the next 15 months, doesn't it? Yeah, we're excited for you. Hey, Audrey, just add shoulder pads to the outfit your knees. Isn't that funny? Isn't that funny? And still to this day, every once in a while, if I get like a jacket or something and it's got shoulder pads in it, I cut them out. So isn't that funny?
Sorry,
we all think of that.
Bump the camera. Shaking there.
Anyway, I like that, Audrey. So there's a good tip for everybody. Yeah. I'm not one to dress up for things. And so like Halloween, I just wear a tiara. So I probably won't wear an 80s outfit, but Romeo here might.
I'll see if I can find a skinny tie in my drawer.
Those might be back.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I'll ask her son.
Hey, Nicole, it's nice to see you. If you're into space stuff, I've been to Florida for several weeks at my mother's house and have seen 3 rockets launch from her backyard. Oh, Nicole, that is so cool. So she must live right there, like on the Indian or Banana River. Like, is she right across there?
Well, they have the rockets launching in her backyard.
Mm-hmm. Not in her backyard, but from her backyard. Just ignore him. Now that makes me happy. Remember, like when the space shuttles used to always launch. Really long story why, but our oldest son and I were there one time, and we like got a hotel right there. I think it's on the Banana River, isn't it?
I think so.
Right across from the VAB there, where the rockets. And then so we get there, we stay overnight, and then they scrubbed it, so we didn't get to see. But we got to be there one time when one landed.
Yeah.
That was cool.
Yeah, we saw the Atlantis. I remember that.
We're happy.
Of course, growing up in LA, many of you who are from that area in my era may remember the rocket launches from Vandenberg. They used to do quite a few of those. So we used to be able to see them as they left a trail.
Yeah. So, yes, T55 says loves the multiple dining rooms on the Diamond and Sapphire. More princess ships need those. Multiple dining rooms. Mm-hmm.
Let's see.
Betty, having the very best time. Oh, I am so glad. You know, the crew on the Island Princess, I like to think that you've got a few left from when we were on in October. They are amazing, aren't they? Yeah, Betty. I don't know if Kevin is still in the main dining room. He was in which dining room was it that we ate in when we were there with our group?
Down below. So I don't remember if that's the
anyway,
yeah.
we really enjoyed being on that ship. I'm glad you're having such a good time. Hey, Jeffrey, I think it's important for new cruisers know about the luggage collection and pick up in the terminal
that you mentioned in the video.
Oh, good.
Wait, have we released that video yet?
I talked
Disembarkation. No, we haven't released it. She has a video coming out soon. I've started the editing on it.
I just know that when I'm there helping with the kids when the new baby comes, I just know we're gonna have a day or two that we're not gonna be able to do anything.
So yeah, everybody here, you watch out for those, and I will definitely be posting those. I'll put the links on Facebook. We'll watch for them on YouTube.
Thanks for saying that, Jeffrey. I'll make sure I'll have him double check that I think I talked about that.
You did.
Okay.
You did.
Thank you. That's good to know because people don't know. Yeah, people don't know you have to do that. So, yeah, thanks. There's Sharon. Nice to see you, Sharon. By the way, I saw her talking to us.
Oh, okay.
Hey, Robert and Judy from the new Staten Dom. How fun. Did you know that when Holland America raised gratuities this year, they also went back to twice per day housekeeping?
Oh.
Ooh, that's nice. Well, and that's cool. You know, when we were on there last year, they did our room twice a day, didn't they?
I don't
Maybe
remember.
They didn't.
I do not remember.
Maybe I'm having false memories of the year before, because I know the year before in 2022 they did mine twice a day because they were really sweet. But that's great. That's great. That's awesome to know. Thanks, Robert. I am one of those people that if you don't do the second housekeeping visit in the day, it's okay. But I love it when they do.
Yeah.
To me, that's like one of the special things, and I am happy to pay more for it. So I like that. Thank you. Thanks for saying that. Gives everybody something to think about. Do you think Princess will add Princess Live to the older ships when they do dry dock? Kathy, I don't know. You would think so because they run so much from there. I noticed if you haven't been on the Discovery yet, I've talked about how it is so open there. Even on the, like, I think of the Majestic, it's still, that Princess Theater is not very big. It's like they didn't really think about how many people can fit on a ship and what they're going to run in that before they decided how big that venue was going to be. So on the Discovery Princess, I really like that it's open. It has more seating. And then it's like there's no wall. So there's standing room for people. Like you have the theater right here and the bar right here. So people can stand along there and they can stand across the hall. There's some chairs there, just to enjoy sitting in whether something's going on there. But I think they would be really wise to add that. Although, you have to wonder, because on some of the ships they're taking away a little bit of lounge space for more casino things, for more like slot machines and that. So I think that says a lot about where they earn a lot of their money. So, and they're trying to increase that. They checked in Suites on Princess, give you 2 cruise credits per sailing. Thank you. Thank you. You guys are great to talk to each other. Thanks so much. Yeah, I think we mentioned that last time. And 3 if you book solo. Thank you, Jeffrey. Wow. Yeah, talk about a way to get loyalty. That's an awesome way. Yeah, let's see. Sorry, guys, I'm coming in late. Monica, it sure is nice to see you. Where are you going on your Mexican Riviera trip? And is it Princess? And what's the itinerary? I so want to do a 10-night on the Mexican coast. You know what? It's round trip out of LA, and it has an overnight in Cabo, which is very nice. We're going to do something on both days, I think. And then it goes to Mazatlan and Manzanillo. And
Puerto Vallarta.
It goes to Puerto Vallarta?
Yeah.
It goes to Puerto Vallarta, too.
Yeah, but there's an extra sea day in there with the Eclipse. That's what this is. This is the Eclipse cruise. So that's why it's a 10-night cruise. So they are not as common as
they
the
don't
standard
have as many
ones.
10 days.
But they do have a few now.
They do every now and then. Yeah. Well, we'll have to look for it, Monica. Yeah. Here, I'll write this down.
Okay.
10-day Mexican Riviera cruises.
Yeah, I'm going to jump down here to Life, Liberty, and Guns.
I'm a person that the Mexican Riviera is okay. It's more about the ship at that point for me, and that it's warm, and that it's beautiful, and it's on the ocean. Yeah.
And I get to watch her jump in the water.
Thank you very, very much. Thanks, Life, Liberty, and Guns. Thank you. Thank you.
My heart's not working.
We really appreciate you. Thanks. There's his heart.
Huh.
It's okay.
All right, we're going to give you something else.
There we go.
There we go.
Thanks, you guys. Thank you so much. Yeah.
Oops, gotta jump down.
Let's see. I'll find where we are. Gordon's in charge of finding us. We're going on the sun. Oh, whoops. Okay, we'll do this one, then we'll do it. Have you noticed a change in trend RE solo cruisers? Does it seem there are more solo cruisers recently, or is it my imagination? I feel like there are, and I think it's a few different things, but part of it is, and I want to hear what you think about it. So say this in the comments too. I wonder if it's just becoming that people are to the point that they want to go and they feel like they can go. It used to be that like a lot of people, and I don't know if it's a social thing, but a lot of people would feel like, oh, I don't have anybody to go with. And now they're like, I'm just going, And I think that's one thing I like about doing a group thing, that you don't have to feel like you have to bring somebody with you to have somebody to be with for dinner or for other things on the cruise. You can come, And a lot of cruise lines, I think, are trying to accommodate solo cruisers more.
But I think also that it got in the news a little bit more because of the way Celebrity was doing it.
Yeah.
And partly, I assume that was because they felt they were losing revenue, because here it is, cruising is so popular right now.
I don't think they thought they were losing.
They were hoping.
This is me. Tell me what you think. I think Celebrity saw a window and thought they would jump through it and see if they could earn more money. That's what I think. I think they thought they wouldn't get caught. I do. I don't think
they think that in this day and age?
I don't think they realized how many people would look and see the difference in pricing and that it would be out there. I think they thought they would make some money.
Yeah.
Anyway, but part of it, too, I will say, I think that there are more people traveling solo than ever before, but I think we're also a lot more conscious of it, like we are of everything else because of social media.
Yeah.
All the things that happen.
Good question.
Yeah, that's a really good question. Yep. Yeah.
Let's see. You're welcome. Thank you.
Oh, hi, Pat. She's going to be getting married on a ship in like a few weeks. Yeah.
Well, congratulations. Okay.
Yeah, we're really happy for them.
Yeah.
Really happy. Have you noticed?
This is the one.
Do you know about any VIP packages so we can go to the cocktail party, plus pictures with the actors of the Love Boat Cruise? You know what, Jennifer? I think they're releasing that closer to the cruise because that was in the press release when they announced that cruise. But we haven't heard a peep since. And so I don't know if it's going to be something they're going to sell on board or if we're going to be able to book it in advance. But I am really excited about it. When I went on the Love Boat Cruise last time, they had like not a meet and greet, like they were all sitting like in one of the lounges there on the Discovery Princess with a table in front of them. And they were so kind. They stayed there for hours. Anybody that wanted to on the whole ship could get in line and go get your picture with them. And they were really nice. They had a photographer from the ship taking pictures, and you could stand by whoever you wanted, and they were all lined up there. And I'm trying to remember who I know I stood by Julie because Julie is Julie. And then I can't remember who was on the other side of me, but you could get a picture. Gordon, you'll have to find that picture.
Well, I put it in when you talked about the Love Boat.
Oh, you did?
I pulled that one in.
You are so awesome.
Yeah.
And
so it's in that video.
So anyway, so the photographer was taking pictures, but also they had a crew member there that would take your phone and take a picture for you, so that if you didn't want to buy it, or the one with the ship didn't turn out, whatever, then you would get a picture. So but they do talk about that VIP package. And so, yeah, I will let you know. And anybody else that hears about it, tell me, and we'll get the word out because we're really excited. Thanks. Yeah. Thanks, Jennifer.
Do you think we could get a Let's Go family Love Boat?
Get together with this is this has crossed my mind. It's in my email.
Okay. That's right.
I don't know that
that's how we got on that thing about me getting in trouble about Jill. Okay. Not going to go watch the live 2 weeks ago.
He announced to me that there was a time before Gordon and Allison. I didn't know there was. I thought it had always been us.
Oh, here's what Jeffrey said. I like what Jeffrey said here.
It's definitely, thank you, Jeffrey. Slumber no longer wants them, so the other lines are benefiting. Jeffrey, I just love you. You have a way with words. What was it you said earlier today and I replayed on Facebook? I can't remember, but I like what you say. You have a good way with words. Yeah. And we see eye to eye on things.
Yeah.
Let's see. Can you do that crew chat without having to go to guest services, especially taking specialty dining off? That crew chat thing. Yeah, you can do that without having to go to guest services. I don't know what the limitations are of what you can take off and what all you can do there. But you know what? You can cancel reservations in the app if that's what you're wondering. Does that help? I don't know. It's so much easier when you just talk to somebody.
Yeah.
I am so excited, Chantella says, to be a first-time cruiser with Princess leaving March 23rd. How do you find out if you're eligible for any current promotion with no...
She probably has looked and not found. She's probably had no success trying to find out. Well, the ones you would think about would be if
promotions are we talking about?
Keep doing my thumb.
What
the thumbs up, everybody.
Oh yeah, do thumbs up, please.
Well,
everybody.
you'd have the stockholder thing, which isn't a current; it's an ongoing thing. Forget on board credit.
Are you talking about for your cruise fare? Leaving March 23rd is kind of close to be switching that, but you could always try. You could call Princess and ask.
But any other way that she can get on board credit.
Is that what you're talking about?
Possibly.
Okay. Yeah. So there's just like, if you're a veteran, or is this what you're talking about? I hope so. If you're a veteran or active duty, you get onboard credit. If you're own 100 shares of Carnival Corporation stock, you get onboard credit. Sorry. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Put a little bit more what you're wondering about there, and then we'll get.
Lori just says she has to go. Her grandbabies are coming.
Oh, you have a nice evening. That's so much more important than this. Wait, I know. I was just looking at this. Just finished an evening telling my parents stories of our recent cruise. Good. That is so awesome, Belle and Renee. Good for you. Isn't it nice? It's just kind of like when you tell somebody about it, you relive it a little bit, makes you happy. And I'm excited for you and your parents. That's really nice. Yeah.
Oh, Yuki. Yeah.
Here, you be back in charge of that. Sorry. Oh, thanks, Monica. You're a love. Yeah. Thank you. We appreciate you too. I tried to bookmark a few events with the Princess app. Some works and some doesn't.
Why? Programming. I did. I
programming?
had the same issue.
Oh, did you?
I was going through and I saw a few things and I bookmarked one and it went just fine. I tried to bookmark another and it just gave me an error. So I don't know. And I think I may have gotten out and come back in and it did it finally. I don't remember.
Maybe it'll work better on board.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Yeah.
We like to think so. I don't know. I'm just excited to go. Oh, selling the NCL Prima on Friday. Have heard many negative comments. Oh my gosh, Francis. No, a lot of people love that ship. A lot of people love that ship. Watching the videos of the spa alone make me want to go on that ship. And I'm really not a spa person. And so that says something. Take your swimming suit and go look at the spa. Yeah, it looks beautiful. No, I know people, I have people that book on the Prima again and again because they enjoy it that much. Oh no, go ready for a fun cruise. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah, you're going on a good ship. Like that's on our list. And I'm not even like, to me, Norwegian's fine, but it's never my first choice. But when I saw everything about the Prima, I was like, that's the next Norwegian we're going on.
Yeah.
So I'm excited for you.
Yeah.
You're going to have a great
listen
time.
to the grumpy.
And you have to always remember, and this is like this whole spectrum of things, but you know what? Some people you're not going to make happy. If the good Lord himself came down, they're not going to be happy. And some people just look for the good. And so they find it. And then there's everything in between, but you're going to have a great cruise. So go be ready to have a great cruise. Oh, Chris. Oh, and I love the picture. Thank you so very much. Thank you. We really appreciate that. First cruise on Discovery in March 2025. I'm glad. When can I book my specialty dining? How does Princess handle food allergies? So a couple of things. First of all, I hate to say it, but you can't book your dining unless you get a glitch, which those do happen. But generally, you can't book your dining until you pay your cruise in full. They just reserve the option if you're platinum or elite to book your dining before you pay in full. Everybody else you're supposed to pay in full. So that's just how that works. But you know what? Try it because sometimes there are glitches. But for Princess handling food allergies, I think they still have the thing in the app where as you're checking in, you can list if you have any food allergies. But then it's really important when you go, like for example, to the main dining room. Here, do you want to look and see if it's still there?
I'll take it.
Okay. But when you go to the main dining room, let them know and they will be very, very careful, really careful with you. And it can be anything from something easier to manage, like just gluten-free, clear over to something really complex, and they'll be really careful. So I wouldn't worry. But you have to, of course, we all have to do our due diligence. When you go to the buffet, find out about the food there, and they'll prepare something for you if you ask, if they don't have something that meets your requirements. So I love that picture. It's a really sweet picture. Oh, thank you, Anne. We really like to be here with all of you. So thank you.
So is it in personal information? No, it's persona.
Dining
preferences.
Yeah. Did you find it?
Dining preferences. Allergies. Share your allergens. Egg, fish, milk, peanut, shellfish, soybean, tree nut, wheat. Please let us know of any allergies you have so we can help you avoid anything that may trigger your symptoms.
Yeah.
Then there's a thing about a diet. If you want to tell them you want vegan or vegetarian, gluten-free, alcohol-free, dairy intolerance, diabetic, kosher, and then also table prep. Oh,
table preference. Close to the window. We need to check that box.
Dining pace.
Slow, relaxed, or fast. That's kind of nice.
Yeah.
Then if you want them to speed it up. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, I'm going to request by the window.
Oh,
the next time we go by ourselves. I'm not for a group because I want to sit by everybody. So, yeah, we're going to Alaska in August and have the premier package. We booked reservations for Harmony and Crown Grill. So you're going on the Majestic. They haven't charged your credit card. Good. You know what? Maybe they're fixing this glitch.
Who knows? Yeah.
That's great. I am really happy to hear that. Good news. Really good news. Thanks for telling us, Sandy. And have a fun time in Alaska. Let's see. Hey, Gina. Oh, she looked up the executive chef and the director of restaurant operations.
There you go.
Wow. Thank you, Gina. There you go. Trish, if you're still here, she found it for you. That's awesome. I'm really excited. You're going to eat yummy stuff. Are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
I just kept trying to push it and nothing happened.
Oh my goodness, your parents took the maiden voyage from
On the
Sapphire
Sapphire.
from
Wow.
Tokyo 20 years ago. Oh my goodness. That is so exciting. That's really exciting. Yeah. Wow. Thanks, Carrie, for telling everybody thumbs up. I appreciate it. I wish they would add the chef's table too. Me too,
Yeah,
Wendy.
yeah.
Yeah, she probably said that back when I was talking about it. We're just behind. Oh, best Juneau excursion. I know this thing. Leaning toward the salmon bait, going in August on the Discovery Princess. I guess it depends on what your goals are. I always think of, now we have Icy Strait Point that is also very well known for whale watching. But in Juneau, they also have Auke Bay, A-U-K-E, if you want to look that up. And they there's a lot of whales there during the season. And so I think that that is a really big deal. And also, I think that things to do with the Mendenhall Glacier. So you can hike around the Mendenhall Glacier, you can kayak in the Mendenhall Lake right there, and then go down some. There's a lot of options. Those, I think, are the two standout things there, unless you want to go on a helicopter ride. Last time I booked a helicopter ride, then I lost my nerve and I canceled it. It wouldn't have gone the day we were there anyway because it was pouring down rain.
Oh, yeah.
But I would say if you can find an excursion that you want a small boat. So this year I've noticed on a lot of them, on Princess, they're calling them like a research vessel. Because if you get on one of those catamarans with 140 people, as they list on the thing, you know what? You're not going to zip around to find the whales. They just putt around. And if you see a whale, it's over there. And everybody is vying for space at the rail. And if you're inside, the windows are steaming up. And so do book a small boat excursion. And there, if like Princess runs out, look on Vade or look on Shore Excursion Group, find one. I looked today for a sailing in March, and like Shore Excursion Group still has some for a small boat. So that's another really good resource. But I would do that. And then we've done one before. They called it like a photography safari that took us in a small boat out to see whales. And then they took us through this not that long of a hike, but kind of long, not, I don't know, an hour, through the rainforest there. And then it ended up, they just pulled over the side of the road, knew where to get us all out and take us on a trail. And then we ended up like with a beautiful view of Mendenhall Glacier. Yeah. And it was so cool because you get to see all this flora and fauna that you never really would dream. I never associated my mind with Alaska until I went. So that's kind of what I would look at if it were me. If you're trying to do it on the cheap, when you get off the ship there in Juneau, there will be buses running people out to the glacier, and it's much less expensive than booking a tour with a cruise ship. There you go. So, because there's a visitor center out there at the Mendenhall Glacier, there's lots of things to see. So, yeah, let's see. Just got home from the Emerald Princess from the Panama Canal. Hope you had a fun time. 2 ports of call were canceled, Nicaragua and Grand Cayman. So sad. You know, here, let me talk about that for a minute. And I'm really sorry they canceled excursion, port calls on you. Right. I'm glad you got to go, though. On our group cruise that we're doing February 21st of 2025 on the Coral Princess, Nicaragua is on there. And I was just talking to somebody about this Saturday that's going to come with us. Nicaragua, those port calls have been being canceled for the longest time now. I don't know why they're still putting them on there, unless the gentleman I was speaking to, a Let's Go family member, said, well, maybe they just want people to think we're getting another port, because they have not been able to go there for a long time now. So I'd be shocked if we go to Nicaragua next year. But Grand Cayman, that's too bad. I'm sorry you had to miss Grand Cayman.
Yeah, we like Grand Cayman. That was nice.
It was really pretty. Holly, is your Love Boat cruise sold out? If so, still thinking about going and just saying hi. You know what? It is round trip from New York. And I looked, there's a website that shows like all the cruise ships and which port they're supposed to be at between like Brooklyn and Manhattan. And they are already listing, well, they list the Emerald Princess twice. It's a typo. I think we'll be out of Brooklyn. So no, I have room, Holly. Yeah, I just have a few spaces left. I don't have a lot left, but if you want to come, send me an email. Yeah, because when it's gone, then we'll just have to, although you know what, there's still availability on the ship. And I will say, never lose hope for a cruise, because we have Let's Go family members that really wanted to come with us on the Eclipse cruise. And we added them to the wait list, maybe only a month or two ago. It was after final pay. Well, it must have been like a month ago. And their name just came up. And so they're coming with us. So that's a separate book, but no, I have room if you want to come, Holly. Yeah, send me an email. So
See the videos about 3 p.m. That's about the time we put them out.
You know, Kay, I have been a little bit later lately.
Yeah.
Just have had a lot. So, you know what? I know some people that watch them. Yeah. Some people watch them that like to watch them earlier in the day. They'll watch the one from the day before and then the next day catch the next one. But we did miss a few days there in a row. We were in Phoenix visiting our daughter and her family, and sweet little girls just got away with us.
Little girls keep you busy,
which is way more important than YouTube.
Yeah.
So, but Kay, thanks for watching them, Kay. Thank you. I was trying to think if there could be anything else wrong. So, you got locked out on your balcony on the Emerald. Good thing I had my phone and used crew chat for the rescue. Oh my gosh, how did you get locked out?
That's what somebody asked. Trish asked.
It must have been like a fluke with the door, you know.
Yeah.
I am so sorry. What did she say? I slammed the sliding door hard and the handle clicked down. You know what? Sometimes it is really windy and the door will slam, like, you know, shut more briskly. Yeah, or slam. So I am so sorry. Gosh, that's a good thing to remember, to keep your phone in your pocket. I don't always do that. So that's a good thing. Do you know if the new app has Find Your Shipmates? The old app does, but I can't find it on the new app.
Update.
The update did. Yeah. And I mentioned today really quick in the video that my loyalty is not right anymore. Right. But you know what? I just don't care. I don't care. It's the, you know, in the perfect world, it would be right. But you know what? I'm still going on the cruise. Everything is going to be okay.
This is the Find, not the chat. Yeah. I don't know. We know about the chat. The chat has been updated. I don't know about Find. Yeah. You'll have to see when you get on board. Yeah. Or if somebody else who's on board wants to let us know, that's something we could ask. Yeah. Yeah. Let us know. Find your shipmates. Because sometimes people, you know, you think you're going to be in one place. Well, here you go. Oh, thank you. As soon as you go. Thanks. Thank you so much for doing that. And I'm excited. I noticed that a few more events are showing up, but I don't know if that's just because of the update or if it's because they're adding events to the cruises. Yeah. So. Yeah. And see, some of these people are saying. Trish knows too. Thank you so much. See, and here you go. All the apps show up once you get on board. It all works. Oh, good. Yeah. And that makes sense because it's coming from the local. Yeah. I was going to say, Wendy, she says it doesn't show up anywhere in the app that she's got it. But you know what? Did you get like the credit back on your credit card? That might be a good clue. If you didn't get the credit back, we should call and ask if it's still booked somewhere, even if it's not showing up. Does that make sense? Anyways, just thinking about that. And I thought I would say it so that anybody else having that same problem would like check your credit card and see if you got your money back. Like if you got charged, and then you would know if you didn't get your money back, then maybe it's still booked. So what did Jeffrey say? Oh, hold on. Oh, thank you. Thank you, Chantella. Thank you. Thank you. The mini suite is being offered right now for slightly less than what you paid for your balcony. Oh, could not make a change because we would lose our dining reservation. Oh, no, you shouldn't lose your dining reservation in excursion. So if you have a travel agent, just tell them to go in and change category. You can change category, and you can also change the promo that it's booked under, like the pricing thing. There's something else. Sailing is the other thing you can change. So yeah, Chantella, or call Princess, tell them to do it, and tell them if they tell you have to cancel and make a new one, that you can switch to another category, and you want the mini suite. That's what I would do. And you can change the promo and the mini suite. Okay. The category and the promo. I'm sorry. Down under cruisers, I already clicked off. But anyway. Oh, did they have to go? No. They just joined us for lunchtime. What do you think the chances will be for us to see the Northern Lights? Oh my gosh, on a 10-day Sapphire cruise, September 14th. I would say you've got pretty good, a really good chance, actually, Trish. Yeah. Based on what people said this last year, I think you could see them. And so the key is to know what you're looking for. So I didn't know this until we went on our Northern Lights cruise. But if it's a clear night and you can see like a little bit of light in the sky, like it kind of reminds you a little bit of a cloud. Here I'm pointing over there, a little bit like of a cloud or anything like that. Hold your phone up to it, and sometimes you'll see the color and see the Northern Lights. Because sometimes you can be really lucky. Like we were fortunate enough to see them sometimes and see, like we saw pink and blue and green and just really beautiful. But sometimes it was just like a little haze.
in the sky, but your phone picks up a lot more, or camera. And so when you hold it up, then you can see it better.
Yeah.
So kind of look at that so you know what you're looking for, because if before I knew that, I could have sailed by the Northern Lights and not known that they were right there. Yeah. But yes, based on what people said last year, yeah, you got a really good shot.
There are 2 or 3 apps that you can get, free apps, that will tell you the probability of the Northern Lights showing up and which direction to look. I mean, yeah, you mostly look north, but sometimes you look slightly one way or the other, and it tells you how high and so on. So definitely get an app.
Get the apps, yeah.
Yeah.
Do you remember the apps?
It's called Northern Light. No, area. Aurora.
Look for that app, Aurora.
Yeah.
Oh, Jeffrey says, if I have a balcony, I have a sign that says I'm on the balcony so the attendant doesn't lock me out. They have locked you out. Oh, Jeffrey, I am so sorry. Good thinking. That's crazy they've locked you out. You'd think they would look, huh? Oh, that crew chat works awesome on board. Good thing my phone was with me. You know, I think that crew chat is a good option, not only for things like when you get locked out, but also people say it does help out. Like they get really good answers and it saves time with going and tracking someone down.
Yeah.
So that's awesome.
Yeah, we answered this question.
Oh, Monica, did we see the Discovery Princess? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Cabo, overnight, Mazatlan, Puerto Vallarta, and Manzanillo.
Yeah.
So
10 days round trip out of Los Angeles.
Yeah.
San Pedro. Yeah.
We're excited. We're really excited. Yeah. Oh, you got locked out. One guy came in to clean, didn't tell his partner, who didn't know I was out there, got my phone, and apologies for the rest of the cruise. That's too bad. Let's see. You guys are making me think I need to keep my phone on me every time I go. I know. I often have mine for pictures, but sometimes I take my camera and then my phone's in the room. Yeah. Sign and phone just to be safe.
Yeah.
It's all the funny things, isn't it? All the things you didn't know you're going to have to do. Thanks.
Jeffrey's
hey, Eddie. It sure is nice to see you. Thanks for reminding everybody for a thumbs up.
We did
that one. Let's see.
Oh, they still launch from Vandenberg.
Oh, wow. Still can see contrails from San Diego. How are you doing, Rhonda? It sure is good to see you. Really good to see you. Still having issues with prepayment for our Princess Cruise. Is the glitch you are speaking about? Oh, no, but that one. No, Donna. Did you get my email? Did you get that? I just went in and I called and did it today. Yeah. Yeah, because I thought it should automatically go. I don't know why it's not. No, nobody else does either, but I don't mind doing it. Emerald Princess, Panama Canal. Just got home. There was twice a day housekeeping as well. Thank you. You know what? I think on Princess the whole time, right when we first started back, like in August of 2021, when it was 2021, right? Where? Yeah, at the beginning of the restart. I think August. He only came one time that trip. Did he? Or did he come two?
I don't remember.
But yeah, I think the Princess is stuck with the 2 times a day. I haven't been on a Princess cruise since maybe that first one, and that right when they restarted, that there hasn't been 2 times. So I really appreciate that they're doing that. Yeah. So let's see. The main dining room on Emerald, all 3 have the same menu. They do on all the ships. Yep. All the ships, that's always the same.
But this is why she was asking.
Oh, back in the day, the themed dining rooms on the Sapphire and Diamond. Oh, they had new unique menu items. Yeah. Now it appears all the Yep, they all do. And I think it's been a while that they have done that ever since we started cruising, which I know so many of you have cruised much longer. Our first cruise was in 2014. So ever since then, it's been the same. But I guess it just makes it easier. Hey, William Wilson, it's good to see you. Yeah. Oh, bless your little heart. And now my body is rejecting you, sweet pea. We will keep you in our prayers too, okay? Yeah, hopefully you'll get feeling better soon. According to Holland America, the cabin steward on Holland America went back to twice per day housekeeping on cruises starting January 1. Caught us by surprise on Embarkation Day. I am so glad. Thank you for telling us, Robert and Judy. It's good to see you guys.
Yep. So Ed found a 10-day.
Ooh, thank you, Ed. So do you hear that, Monica? Yeah. There you go.
And Carol, she's saying that she gets 10-day out of San Francisco.
That's
sense.
often, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know how often, but they come more often. Thanks, Carol, for saying that. It is beautiful going out. We need to do that. Hey, Joseph, good to have you with us. Thank you. Booked the Sun Princess back in August while I was on the on an Alaska Princess cruise, but I was only able to book dining reservations today. Oh, you know what? A lot open today. A lot open today. Yep. I talked to somebody first thing this morning that is going in April, right at the beginning when someone else is, and they opened. So it's exciting. It's really exciting. It makes you think we're really going. So yeah, it's not usually like that, by the way. Well, I don't know with a new ship, but it's not usually on another ship. You don't have to wait so long. Is the chef's table available on the Caribbean, Princess Beth? You know what? I think so. So when you think of like the older ships, it's different than it is on the bigger new ones, you know, where they have like the chef's table Lumiere, but they still offer it. So I would book it. I know that when we went in January of 2022, they had it on board then. And it was, we should have just done it then.
Yeah.
They only ran it a couple of times because the ship was 25% full. So they didn't have near as much demand for it, but yeah. Celebrity is still doing the higher cost for solos, and some of them are significantly more than 200%. I know, Colette. I know. Maybe I should talk about that again and just remind people. Yeah. Yeah, I know. Because remember when they did that and then everybody made like it hit the news in a big way. And then the president came out and said, oh, you know, by a certain date, 75%, wasn't it 75%? She said will be.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I'm batting 100% on the ones that I just randomly check. Just randomly check. They're not ones anybody wants to book. I just will like go through and randomly click. And they're always more for one person, significantly more than 200%. Jill Wayland was also at the Wheelhouse Bar with her husband. She was so nice to meet in person. Hey, Code 4 for Life. That's awesome. And, you know, I often forget to say, because I figure it's assumed, everybody go subscribe to Code 4 for Life. They're awesome. They put out great videos all about really dining on Princess. Mm-hmm. If I was in charge of dining for Princess, I would follow them. I would watch all of their videos. Aren't. That's true. Yeah. You guys got
some of the chefs watching them.
You did. Yep. They came up and said, yeah, which is awesome.
Yeah.
I'm glad you got to meet her. That's so fun. Wow. Hey, Nancy, it's good to see you. So happy we can now see all our cruises on the new app. Isn't that a nice? Yeah. That is really nice, isn't it? That you can see all your cruises and just click between them. Yeah, I like that too. Let's see. The cruise is offering a mini suite cheaper than our balcony. They would not let us upgrade or change and not lose all of our curtain reservations or excursions. Wow. You know what? Is it a drop and go? Here's a question for you. Because, and I don't think this is right, not that anybody cares what I think, but those drop and go rates, if you're already booked and going, they won't let you do that. And I don't think that's right. I think if guests had enough confidence in your company to book, and then you lower the prices that much, you should give it to them. But yeah, I'm sorry, Chantella. Which cruise line matches status one time only? MSC. Oh, you got it. There you go. I was just going to say Virgin does it sometimes, like on a promo thing, but the MSC does. Yeah.
Yeah.
They might be the only one. Yeah. And you know, like, well, yeah. And you know what? They have a form you fill out to do it with MSC, and it's really quick. It's really easy. So, yeah. That MSC is still so interesting, isn't it? Some people cruise it and say it's just fine.
and
others are like, no. So,
yeah,
we need to try it. What port does Love Boat Cruise sail out of? Best airport to fly into and hotel. Okay, Holly. So I believe it's going to be Boston. I'm sorry, Brooklyn or Manhattan. Brooklyn, yeah, in New York City. But so I'm pretty sure it's Brooklyn. And then
LaGuardia and JFK are both the same distance that direction.
So what you do is where you live, you check out flights to LaGuardia, JFK, and Newark, because Princess is going to run transfers from all three of those airports. So I would just fly into whichever one is more economical. For us, we looked at flights. We're flying into JFK. I know hotels are expensive there. If you want to get like if you want to fly in and get a taxi or an Uber over like the night before, there are less expensive hotels there by Brooklyn. I looked and we're going to stay at the TWA hotel because I got to do it last fall and our plane lands close to midnight the night before. So, and Gordon wants to get to see it too. So if you're not familiar, the TWA the TWA hotel is Terminal 4. They're at JFK. So really you just walk, and it was handy for where Delta lands.
Yeah.
I just walked, and it was late at night, but I didn't feel unsafe. I was the only one around, and I just walked over. So we're going to do that so Gordon can get to see it. It's like actually the hotel in the old terminal.
It's the original old TWA terminal.
It's really cool. So we're going to do that, but it's like it is $400 for that night. It's expensive. So yeah, I would just say check flights from where you live and see which is more economical, because then we'll just all meet up on the boat. So I'm excited. Hey, Gregory, thank you very, very much.
Let's see.
Thank you
Lasers
very much.
No. Yeah,
oh, look, you got them, love.
Yeah.
Going on the Sun Princess this summer. Do you think it's going to take Princess? Oh, I do. Okay, so I think the entertainment is going to be much better. You look at that theater that they've got in the round. Now that's going to be interesting to see. My jury is out on that until we get to see something there, but I think it's going to be cool at the very least. Then they've got that dome where they're going to have those Cirque du Soleil-esque shows that they're going to run there. It looks to me just like, and I know this is why I was so excited to get on there earlier in this, so I could show you guys all everything and tell you about it. But it looks like they have a lot of really good lounges. They've got more experiential dining, like that Love by Burrito. That sounds like that's more experiential. They've got that Spellbound. They've got some new dining that we have not seen before. They've got that new Park 19 area up on the back to entertain anybody who would like to do that. I think not only children, but I think a lot of adults are going to enjoy that. I think it's going to be a big deal. I really do. And then they've also got a set aside area of the sanctuary for the suite guests. They've got the signature dining room, separate dining room for suite guests, separate dining room for reserve collection guests. It's just a whole different thing.
Yeah.
Really different. And the whole piazza looks like it's going to be different. It looks a lot more, I tend to be someone that likes classic things, more beautiful things. The piazza I'm anxious to see, because I'm really hoping that they are combining the best of both worlds, of classic but modern, because they've got that screen thing that looks like maybe you can walk through it. Isn't that what it looks like on the pictures and videos?
Yeah, it's kind of interesting. I haven't.
So we'll have to see. But yeah, I think it is going to be. It's going to take Princess to a different level.
Yeah. I
really do think so. And it's really interesting to me as you think about your cruise experience. I see some things pulled in from Celebrity. I see things pulled in from Carnival, that whole, the Cabana Mini Suite area, that whole lounge, the real, on deck 9, where that looks like that is very Carnival-esque, the way they do that with their, what do they call it on their ships? I don't know. I'll have to try to remember. But anyway, it's really interesting to see all these components come in. It's like they tried to pick from a lot of the different cruise lines and pull in what they thought people would really enjoy and turn it into this big thing. I don't know. That's what I think. And hopefully hanging on to what makes Princess Princess. There you go. And I don't work for them. Let's see. With food allergies, it helps if you have the same wait staff throughout the cruise. Thank you for saying that, Laura. Absolutely. But if you don't, all is not lost.
No.
So if you're someone you go the first night and you're not crazy about them, or you like to try different things, we always go to the main dining room the first night, and if we're not blown away, we try the next one the next night, and until we're blown away, and then there we stay. So Dine My Way is currently unavailable as they're doing updates. Oh, well, that's no good. Sorry, Eleanor. Going to Alaska on the Discovery in August. Oh, so we talked about Juneau.
We're doing the Crab Fest in Ketchikan.
Yeah, that's nice. There's what's that place? Misty Fjords National Park. That's cool to go to in Ketchikan. There's a lot of things, and you know what? It kind of depends.
The train.
It kind of depends on what you like too.
Yeah,
that's why I always talk to people when they're going to Alaska. If I'm helping them, because then we can navigate through what you want, what you're gonna do. But those are highlights, absolutely highlights. Skagway, everybody has to do the train.
Yeah,
at least once.
Yeah, we did it the first.
We've done it a couple of times. Yeah,
but then later on,
do this time
we're doing that glacier that you canoe up to.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah, she did it on the Holland America that I couldn't make it on.
So he wants to see it firsthand. Yeah. So in Skagway, they have an excursion that takes you up to the Davidson Glacier, and you ride the ferry that gets you over to by Haynes, and there's just a place where they pull up and let you off. It's not really at Haynes, but it's over that direction. And then they take you on a school bus. It was a school bus when they took me and over to a place where you get on like the really tall boots and everything. And then you walk through the forest a distance, and then you get in these canoes and canoe over to where you get out by the glacier. And when I was there, the runoff, it was at the end of June, and the runoff from the glacier was enough that you could not really walk right up to the glacier, but I got to pick up a piece of glacier ice and see it. And it was just really, it was really amazing. So he wants to get to do that. So that's what we're going to do this year in Skagway.
And we really liked the jet boat up that river the previous time.
Mm-hmm.
That was a lot of fun.
Oh yeah, in Haynes, they've got some really great excursions there on the Chilkat River.
Yeah.
And yeah. So really look through everything. And like we always, when we're going somewhere, I read through like all of the explanations of what you do on the excursion before I write it off. Except for a few things I know I don't want to do. Like ziplining, I don't want to zipline, so I just don't read those. But everything else, like things I really read through, so I recommend that so that you can kind of determine what you like and ask your travel agent if they've got good input too. So yeah, that's what I would do. Yeah, thanks for asking. Ready to start packing for the Emerald Eclipse. I don't think it's too soon at all.
Never too soon.
Nope. I would say start laying out the things you know you want to take so you don't forget them. I like that.
Oh, so there they are again.
Oh, there you are. Hey, Sean and Alana. Good to see you. These are the Down Under Cruisers. So if you don't follow them yet, you should go subscribe. Yeah. Hey, Lois. I just downloaded the new Princess app. I'm reeling on the old, but not the new. The medallion order is requested, but I already have an order number. What do I do? Just order it again. Did you have to pay? You know what? If you had to pay well, I don't know. Let's have a talk. Really, Lois, if it doesn't change in a few days, let me know and we'll figure out what to do. Okay. Because is that for the Love Boat Cruise? They're coming on the Love Boat Cruise.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So you guys are awesome. Sue says, for Allergies on Discovery, I had my own head waiter that helped select menu items for the next day and arrange the wonderful alternatives. Had amazing and safe food. Thank you for saying that. Thank you, Sue. Yeah, you just let them know and they'll take good care. Yeah. So thank you. What are you laughing at? They have Mike listed as Ruby.
Now look.
I told him he can meet me on the ship once they call his color. You know what? They have me listed as blue. So like what? So,
she can come with me.
Yeah, his is right. His show's platinum. I think this is his last cruise is platinum.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
So it was going to be the Sun Princess. But still, we're on the wait list for March 19th. I so hope that we get picked up to go. Really, really want to go. Can I just wait to load the new app once I board and start worrying about it now? Yeah, you can do it whenever you want.
Well, the problem is you may not have internet access, and that's coming from the App Store. It's not coming from Princess.
Well, if they have Wi-Fi package.
If you have a Wi-Fi package.
If you have a Wi-Fi package, there you go.
Yeah.
Well, and I guess it depends on when you're going, right? I don't know when they're going to take away that the old Princess app. I don't know. They said early 2024.
And
I don't know what that means. Yeah. So I guess just kind of play. If you're going soon, I wouldn't worry. But if it's not for a while. And this is, this is what I do want to say. We all get, and I'm included, we all get so worried about the app. In the end, it's okay.
Yeah.
You're going to go on a cruise. It's going to be great. And if your app isn't working when you get on board, like the crew are actually really nice about helping with the app and really quite knowledgeable. And they'll help you make it work so that you can use it on board as much as you want. But if you can't get it to work before you go, just go and take your passport and be ready to get on the ship. That's what I would say.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thanks, Sandy. Oh, I am so glad. I'm glad that you're here. Thanks, Sandy, and thanks for watching. We're glad to have you with us. Thanks. Any idea why you can't edit your cart when trying to order medallion and accessories? Somehow there are 17 accessories in my cart. Hey there, Sloan. It's good to see you. You know what? I don't know other than I would say it's a glitch. You know what I would do? See if you can you start the order over again? You've probably tried all these things. I would just...
Can you reach that cart from the website?
Yeah, if you go into your cruise personalizer, there's like halfway down that page, there's the web version. You could try that and see if it'll let you edit it there. To me, that's clunky because we have an app, but It comes in handy sometimes.
Otherwise, just maybe chat with the princess help desk.
Or delete the app and reinstall it.
Yeah.
Maybe that would empty it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. Oh, here it is. Oh, no, this is something else.
I was on the chat with them for 2 hours. They would not. Thanks. I am so sorry. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Been on tons of Carnival, but never Princess. Do people decorate their cabin doors? Yes, they do, my dear. Bring your things. Yeah, they do. It's a fun thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's really interesting. There are actually quite a few similarities I found. I've been on Carnival one time on the Celebration, and I would say that there are quite a few similarities, and they're all the things that I like. And so I think you're going to really enjoy Princess. I think it'll depend kind of like on where you've sailed, where you've sailed a lot on Carnival, and then where you're going to go on Princess, because there's a little bit different vibe, both from like the people that a lot of times go to certain destinations on certain lengths of cruises, but also on like which ship you were on and everything. But I think you're going to really like it. Yeah. Please let us know when you get home. Tell us what you thought. And if you want your next cruise to be on Princess, or if you're ready to go back to Carnival. And there are really some things I would like to go on Carnival again for. And when I think about it, it's, I'm really not truly a foodie. I like good food like everybody does. But I thought that Guy's Burgers was really good. And Shaq's Chicken, I could eat that for every meal. And I don't really eat a lot of chicken. I don't eat a lot of meat. But that was really, really good. And so
I want to try them. Yeah. I still want to get on board.
And you know what else I love? When I was on that cruise, it seemed like everybody was happy to be there. Everybody was really happy to be there. It was a special occasion. They were thoroughly enjoying it. I noticed that. I didn't hear people whining about funny things. I didn't hear anybody dissatisfied. I was just with people who were happy to be on that ship and happy to be on a vacation. And that I did notice that. Not that everybody I see on Princess is complaining, but there is maybe it was just who I saw and who I had the pleasure of meeting. But happy people. Facebook group for the cruise even had a door decorating contest. Yeah. How fun is that? That's a good idea, Shelly. We are going to do printouts to put on our doors to give everybody to put so that they can show that they're in our group. And but then people can bring more if they want to. That's fun. Let's see. I've not been in a group that has that contest. You're giving me ideas. Yeah. Well, Sue Gillette here. I don't know that she is here tonight, but she has great ideas and she was helping me. We were talking. So thanks. Let's see. Our group was very active. We had a postcard exchange, meet and greet, slot pulls, even a bar crawl. I should see if anybody in our group wants to put together the slot pull or a bar crawl, because that's not my thing.
Right.
But if other people want to do it,
I like the postcard exchange idea.
Oh yeah.
Then you can send each other postcards. Share your address if you want.
There you go. Are you both going to sail the Sun Princess?
When?
Oh, you know what?
We don't.
Elaine, we are signed up. Well, we're on that wait list for March 19th. And if that doesn't work out, then we'll probably look at May. In April, we can't because we've got our group cruise on the Discovery Princess. So that's just April 3rd to the 13th. And so Gwen needs to go to work after that for a minute. And so maybe in May, if March doesn't work out. But I'm also thinking I might wait till she comes to the US. We kind of have a lot going on already lined up. That's why it would have been so nice if she would have gone on schedule, because we had set that time aside. So we'll just kind of see. Yeah. She comes to the US right when we are going on our Mediterranean cruise in October, which I'm not giving that up. It's a beautiful time of year to go to the Mediterranean. And we're going, even though we don't get to go to Israel and Egypt like we planned. But we'll just see. So we'll let you know. I am really hoping. I am just hopeful. Maybe I'm hoping for something. There's no way it'll work out on the 19th, but I'm really hopeful. So. You know what, Lawrence? He wants to know how to get Princess to update his status on their new app. You can try calling him. I don't think that you can try calling him. That's the only thing that I know to do. But for what it's worth, like I said, mine was right for a while. Now it's wrong again. It shows me blue and I'm elite. But everybody that is having all of this trouble with what's showing up on the app, they are getting their medallions mailed to them with the correct loyalty on them. So it's an app glitch. It's not a real life.
Right.
But you know what? They are having trouble, like on bookings. If somebody books a cruise while they're still not getting that loyalty level, if they're not Ruby yet, to be able to get the platinum insurance for the standard price, it's not automatically rolling like it should. And so I'm hoping that gets fixed soon. But yeah, I've just decided not to worry about mine. I'm just not going to worry about what mine shows on the app. I have confidence that at some time down the road, they'll get that fixed. But yeah. Hey, Nancy, good to see you. She has some great ideas. So everybody read that if you want to. Ketchikan is normally very rainy. Yeah, it is rainy there a lot. I think we've only been there 1-2 times, and it's been really sunny out of 5. Yeah.
But we found, well, as you mentioned about the misty fjords,
it was
the
really
first
wonderful.
time we went, it was rainier, but it made it actually more beautiful.
Oh, it was because all the rock. Yeah, but the first time we went, that was a long time ago. In 2017 that we went there on that excursion. It was a different excursion than they do now. It was a little smaller boat. They took you out and they spent so much time pulling up to all the waterfalls and going in and out of the fjord, seeing everything. And the way they do it now, they take you out there and drive around a little bit and you're out. So I wish they hadn't changed it. I'm really hoping that maybe, what we should do is look and see if on Viator, if they've got any smaller. That's what I would do.
That's true. See
if they've got any smaller boat excursions out to Misty Fjords. That's a good one. Let's see. I've been told that to spite you guys from across the pond, the sun is sailing straight to Australia for the inaugural. Well, I can drink, can't I? You sweetheart. It would be fun if she was going down there for you guys soon, wouldn't it? Yeah. Although I noticed that on your New Year's Eve cruise, you guys are doing celebrity. Vern and I were teasing, like, what's with that? It's okay. No, it's all right. Celebrity is awesome too. Let's see. We're going on a Grand Hey Marlene. We're going on the Grand Princess and May to Alaska. We bought the Premier. We tried to make reservations at the grill, but a reservation charge of $78 came up. There you go. That's the thing I was saying. Sometimes you have to pay for it, and then you have to go to guest services when you get on board. Although I don't know, you know what, as I sit here and think about this, the other day somebody told me that came up, but then a charge never came on their credit card. So who knows? And then we've had people here tonight say they haven't been charged. So I guess if you want to dine, be willing to pay it. Yeah. Dawn's cruise is on the sun is in December. It sure is. And you know what? We are free the week before. And so we were like, maybe we should do a group cruise that week. And then we thought, nope, it is uncool to do that. So yeah, his is in December. We contacted our princess rep and she will go into the system and manually update our status when it changes. She has been great. Oh, that's so great. Yeah. Good. That is awesome. Good. Showing us both as blue versus elite on the app. Agree. Yeah. Thanks, Elaine, for saying that. See, they're both elite. It's not working. So, and this is the funny thing too. I always worry, like, what is worth my trouble? Like, what is worth my worry?
Yeah. What's worth?
And to me, it would be nice if it showed up right, but clearly it doesn't matter. And so,
because it doesn't change your status.
Right. No. And your medallions still come the same color. Your booking still shows if you're elite, you get the platinum insurance for the standard price. It's okay. Yeah. When you get on board, all of your benefits are there. So I don't know. I'll just worry about something I can fix and something that matters. That's probably kind of funny, but I don't know. I'd rather think of something else. So let's see. I found the price for the Crown Brill on the Majestic was $63. But was $39 each when booked. You know what? Rumors have been that price for the specialty dining is going up. I've heard that rumor from several places, but I don't know when. So
yeah.
Currently on the Crown to Hawaii. Oh, hey Janice. You know what? You and Dola should find each other. So how fun is that? I hope you're having a great time. what we were saying. Oh yeah. So yeah, that specialty dining might be going up. I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah.
And, honestly, I would rather, I don't know, there's good and there's bad to raising prices. It's kind of the thing of like, if you go somewhere and you're expecting a certain level of service and a certain quality of food and you go and it's not very good, it doesn't matter how much you paid. It wasn't very good. So sometimes I think maybe increase the price a little bit and keep it good or make it better, I don't know. There you go. Tell me what you think. So time to go play Mahjong. Have a fun time, Betty. Thanks for joining us.
Yeah.
And thank you all for joining us. We really appreciate you coming.
No live this Friday, no live Monday, nor the following Friday, and maybe not.
We don't know about.
Yeah.
It depends on when that sweet baby comes.
Yeah.
And what
we will keep you posted.
Yeah, we'll let you know. We'll be doing videos. We really appreciate y'all coming tonight, though. Thank you so very much. And thank you all for who gave us financial support. We sure appreciate that extra. Thank you very, very much. We'll be
all those super thanks and super chats. Thank you very much.
Yeah, we sure appreciate it. So we'll be talking to you all again really soon. You all take really good care. God bless you. Love you. Bye-bye.